No, I don't want your club. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome. I love these 3 words. Which 3 words are those? Entropic J, welcome to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Excellent. Excellent. How's everybody doing today? Well, I hope. Are we in sync? If audio's sync. I hate that I'm in the habit of having to ask now, but there it is. Gameware Nuke, welcome. How are you? In sync. Thank you. Excellent. Concord, Westminster. Just at level 9. I think we're level 4-ish. Just at level 9. Oh, unstable data area. Well, The locals are tougher here. They know how to fight in this part of town. They really do. No, no, I won't use the medicine here. We either fight and win, or we lay in the street bleeding. Vent sent you here? I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did. Have you seen Vent today? How was he doing? Saw him last night. So what's on the agenda today? I was trying to fill in a couple screenshots, thumbnails for the VOD from yesterday. I couldn't think of what to call any of the sections, so I didn't call them anything. Last night. Buckingham Palace. We have a mission to go to the old Kenway Mansion, old Kenway Mansion, to go to the Kenway Mansion. What's everybody been up to today? Getting into the week, getting towards the end of the week. Not quite Friday. I guess it is for a few people, but most of us, not Friday, not yet. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I haven't found it yet. Charles Dickens memories. I could start with something else, but wondering what is the main quest line if we needed a kickstart. What happened to going to the Kenway Mansion? Bounty hunts. Gang strongholds. Templar hunts. Secrets of London. Let's go and cover a few areas then. Since I don't see what I'm looking for, let's go and cover a few things. Let's head into the Strand. Psycho Baldrian, how are you doing today? You've never played this? Should be interesting. It is so far, I'd say. Be interesting. Doc, what's up, Doc? I love the evil laugh combined with the mental imagery of Bugs Bunny going, "What's up, Doc?" How you doing today? Yeah, I know, restricted area. Why not? Let's just go right through. The worst that could happen. Why it's a restricted area, right? We're getting closer. I figured it was Buckingham Palace approaching. This whole thing restricted. It's Friday Eve. There you go. That's a good way to cope with it. I'm pretty good. Psycho Baldrian doing well.
There you are.
She's dodging bullets, running down the street. How many people are shooting at her? I wonder if any passerbys are gonna get shot.
You're a dead woman.
I need to leave. That's it. I'm leaving.
Hey, Kath. He's going on a killing spree on her way to a beautiful view. Her way. Oh no, she broke up the festivities. I was gonna stop and listen. She's just spoiling everyone's day at the park. Oh, damn. Someone finally tagged her. This chase is awesome. Great way to start. And she's gone. This Trafalgar? Hey, Jake. Long time, man. How you been? What do you think? Playing the same game? I wasn't prepared to dive yet. Nothing much. Just settling in. Just settling it in. Keeping an eye on the stream. Make sure everything's working today. Oh, you do not want to start shit. Everybody's having a nice day here. Don't mess that up, sir. AC Star. The views are amazing. I want to enjoy this music, and I think somebody is going to spoil this. I'm going to try and listen and see if we get attacked. Play another one. Another one? Play another one. Guy's still dancing. Look, you have an audience. Play another one.
The Iceman cometh.
Thought there was a gunfire in game. The Iceman. The Iceman cometh. Iceman! Welcome, bud. How you doing? Okay. He could use another job. Hallucinogenic darts. Good, we're stocked on those.
Do you think it's a crime?
It's odd, Algrod.
Who is she hiding from, I wonder?
Step up, step up.
Bless her, she's gone scatterbrained.
Has she escaped from Lambeth Asylum?
You better keep your distance, you know. You crawl out of gutter. You're what's wrong with it. I mean, there was something just got
Excuse me, miss. Please watch where you're going.
She's acting a bit odd, but still, this is London after all.
In this game? Or in what game?
This place is full of them. Just look the other way.
Alright, we need somewhere to go. Where are we going? In this. What did you find? Cardboard box. Please tell me you found a cardboard box. I agree, Iceman. I'm looking forward to what we can do with that. If anyone's wondering what Discord is,
Do you want me? I'll get her.
hold on, hold that thought. Oh, now.
Fucking clip it from here!
Oh, man. Okay. How many people am I not seeing? There's the 3 I see. Who am I not seeing? There's someone who keeps targeting us with a ranged weapon. Maybe it's just the... It's just him.
I'm in! I'm on the foot! Don't get Make me proud, mate!
What do we have here? Mention Jacob there. Run. Eevee. It's blue. There's some Jacob specific and Eevee specific skills. That's the one. Huh. Single action army. Jacob spins it on his finger. Nice. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, yeah, Discord. I don't know if, I don't think anybody put it in chat, but the Discord channel, the Starship Chaos Comm Network, set it up yesterday. It's already live. We've been playing with it for the past day. It's pretty cool. It's a chat server. It's got voice chat. We'll probably use the text chat a lot more, but it's got both direct messaging, media support, GIF support, searches. It's pretty cool. So if you have any interest in that, that is tied to the subs. We've got subs set up now. If you have any interest in subscribing to the channel, you can do that, and it's got some benefits including that. That's just one of them. But that's the new one. It's pretty cool. I haven't had enough time to really play with it yet, but everything I'm finding so far is awesome. You can use standard emojis from your phone, desktop computer. They have apps, web apps, native apps, completely free. It's a lot like TeamSpeak in the voice component, but it's better than any of the other voice chats I've seen with all its other components. The chat component, text chat, it's excellent. The direct messaging is excellent. It is a Discord. That's, yep, as it says, it's a Discord-based chat server. You got it. GameWare Nuke, you like it too? It is pretty awesome. So let's uncover a bit more. Somebody has to know though, what's the designation? Legend is full of stuff, maybe I can just find it here, but what's the designation for the main missions? Assassin? That's us. Memories. I guess Evie memories, Jacob memories. And then other character memories like Alexander Graham Bell. Look for anything in gold. Was there even anything in gold on the map though? Right now? That. I guess that's it. Train hideout. Go there. It's gold. Gold!
Direct control.
Hey, we are Woo. How you doing, man? Your video's borked, but chat's working? Oh, it's something?
Cane gives you an undeniable air of joie de vivre. Looking lovely today.
Got something to tell you.
Stalk the stalker. That's what I was looking for. Lure Agnes's stalker back to the train hideout. Everything was probably gated through this, whatever it is.
These past few days when I've been doing my round, some vampot starts following me. Nervous looking.
Rocking
man.
the solid zero.
He's up to no good.
Tell you what, do your rounds as usual. If he appears, I'll keep an eye on him. When we return, put him into the
It needs more work, Iceman, but since we were
Alright.
talking about that earlier today, I decided that one had to be first. The others can wait. The others are going to need more work too, so.
Hello,
Reach
Evie.
the meeting
No
point.
time for a chinwag. Things to be done.
I hadn't realised you used a cape.
Girl is both smart and a smart ass. Who are we? Where are we going? Didn't seem to be well marked. There we go. Now it's well marked. Bad. Not bad. Nice rejection. My carriage. My carriage. Chantel, how you doing?
Gotta go. Easy now.
That command will get a little more attention after figure out what I want to do with multiple arguments. Use it more like a matchmaking tool or something like that.
Take care. There's a gang out looking for you.
Ugh, not at all. Just one gleek at laddie following me.
You certain?
Certain as can be.
So this boy is mad.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Nerd! Who do you think you are?
There he is, the rascal.
Are you hiding from someone?
Watch where you're bloody going.
Oh, so sorry, miss.
That's missus to you, you great oaf. What's that man doing, Mama?
Hey, Bob. What's up?
You damn pillock. Sorry, but that woman's from an important gang. Gang? What gang's that?
Launcher's
I
awesome.
think it's in a train.
What's up, Bob?
Sounds like the bastards what beat old Kalon. Alert the lads on the rooftops. We'll take her out.
Hello, Josh.
She's right there. One with the ninny following her around.
All right, Weirwoo, good luck, good luck. Defend Agnes.
Who's that idiot following her? Who's that idiot following her?
Uh-oh.
Forget about that moron. That's mine. Oh, wait.
Who's that idiot following her?
There she is. They've climbed up. She's right there. One with the ninny following her.
Agnes, are you all right, dear?
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?
Syndicate's good,
There's a whole
Josh.
gang out to get
Still
you.
growing on me. Like it a lot.
No, some idiot can't even follow me proper.
Dumb luck, good evening.
No, they're dangerous. There might be an ambush in the station.
Didn't be daft.
In a bit daft.
I must get to the station before Agnes does.
Must I use a roof, or is there an open entrance? I'm hoping for an actual entrance. Entrance? I mean, other people use this, not just assassins. There's got to be an entrance. This is not going to go well. Since I stopped to look for a proper entrance. Nope. She won't launch up there either. Well, splendid.
Don't worry, dear. Merchandise is astonishing.
Ready up!
Canadians, what's going on? It does feel immersive. I had no problem with the immersion in Unity, to be honest, but this also feels great. How's the hookshot thingy work? As you look around, points you can target will automatically trigger a button prompt, and you'll know you can hook to them, but you can also adjust your speed somewhat while you're moving. So it's not quite like a powered zipline. It seems like you accelerate yourself by hand. Hey, what are you doing? Did we fall onto the tracks? What's going on here? Why are we having so much movement trouble with the train? Hats flying off is really nice. Touch. And what's going on here? This train combat is wonky right now. Can I just recruit you then? Because you're making it difficult to fight. NPCs, I didn't notice it too much yesterday, but friendly NPCs can get in the way of your targeting an enemy to attack them. Like that a little bit. Since you can't attack the friendlies, they kind of mess with the auto-targeting. I'm not warmed up yet today at all. Don't feel warmed up, but combat's actually pretty good. I think I liked Unity's combat better in general. The slow, almost elegant pace. This is frantic, but it's good frantic. That's not suspicious at all. How'd you feel that way?
Nigel Bumble.
Why were you following us?
I want to join your gang.
Ah, for Christ's sake, he knows who we are now. All right, laddie. I can use you to tidy up the train a bit, if you didn't mind getting dirty.
Really? Terrific. You won't regret it, miss.
Okay.
Dressed to the nines, huh?
Ah, solid okay. Good for putting a bit of stick about.
So sequence 4 is active.
Evie,
Don't do anything with the
have a
wall.
better sister.
Firearm upgrade suggested. Crate escape? The crate escape. Yeah. Evie has a lead on the location of the Templar's Piece of Eden. This is the life. How you doing, Edge? Watching a game, eating microwave burritos. Sounds pretty good. When I take a break, I need to get the dog some food. Man, I don't have a microwave burrito. Or a microwave, but... good. Firearm upgrade. Not talking about a pouch, is it? Firearm upgrade. Get a better firearm. What? Cloak of the people. Buckled cloak is soaked with the sweat of laborers who have worn it before. It is surprisingly comfortable. It's not a very tantalizing description, is it? Legendary assassin cape. Cloak of the people. Is it still about Pieces of Eden? Yeah, it is. Prestige, how are you? What do you think? Supposed to get a firearm upgrade, though. Where does that come from? A firearm upgrade, or did they mean a firearm skill upgrade? Gunslinger. Oh well, let's try it without.
Another exciting night home for Evie Fry.
Just on my way out, actually. I found the Piece of Eden.
What's this one going to do, Heal the sick, deflect bullets, control the populace?
They're dangerous objects, Jacob, especially in Templar hands.
Oh, you sound exactly like Father.
If only. Lucy Thorne is expecting a shipment tonight. She's Starrick's expert.
Gotcha, Iceman, I'll check it out.
I'm nearly certain she is receiving the Piece of Eden Sir David Brewster mentioned.
Sounds like fun. Mind if I join you?
Promise you will stick to the mission.
I swear.
The contents of that box are worth more than your life and those of your
Go ahead,
entire
Josh.
family.
Have fun.
Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Thorne.
Careful there. And double the guard on that cart.
Now, Miss Thorne, there's the matter of some papers for Mr. Starrick. If you'll just come this way.
Very well, but make it quick.
Whatever it is she's after, it's in that chest.
There are gunmen on the rooftops.
Can you dispose of them before I reach the cart?
I was hoping for a challenge.
Did you see the look on her face? Whatever we're guarding, I bet it's unnatural.
Stop where you are!
I think we're actually in cover. It doesn't look like it, but oddly enough, this is cover. Evie.
We have a problem!
Tam.
She seems suspicious.
That's why you're dead, because she seemed suspicious. You noticed.
Did you find it?
Actually,
There he is!
I think it's best we leave.
what did you do?
It's hardly the time for questions!
Whoa! Come on! That's more trouble coming. Right,
We need to get this crate back to a safe place.
what do you think I'm trying to do?
As a guest, I'd say kill us both.
Bubblehead. Welcome, Bubblehead. Thanks for the follow. Better at dodging with Y than quick shotting with Y. Shark Killer. Welcome, Shark Killer. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Is this really a quick shot tutorial? Because, come on now. Because it's silly. Can we move on to something besides a quick shot tutorial? This is weird. One of your allies is almost dead. What do you want from me? I'll jump off this thing and kill everybody here. Sonic. Hold on, I don't think I read that right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Soniku girl. Soniku girl. Sonic. Sonic. What is going on here? What is this supposed to teach someone? Defend the Templar chest.
I don't have enough bullets.
Yeah, I don't. Who cares? Just pretend. Pretend. Maybe they'll be scared. Why don't you let me jump off the damn carriage onto their carriage and I can take care of them?
What about the chest?
There you go. Well, that was weird.
Well, that was fun.
Hey, Danny.
Thanks for the invitation.
Sonny.
Let's do it again.
Nice. Welcome, Sonny.
Damn it.
Sonny's good. Sonny is good. You weren't a fan of this mission either, Mike. Well, over. That's good. Yeah, it was kind of awkward and discombobulated, even a little stressful for all that.
We fixed up the train for you. Lacquer paint, new rugs from Camden Loch, and my wee sister, the seamstress, did a discount on the curtains.
So the train is the place we build up now? Is that how that works? mean, trains are cool, but Jacob is a bit of a knucklehead, it seems. Yeah. Lovable lunk. How does that work? Does that sound right?
Fetching outfit, I must say.
DJ. How you doing, DJ? Can I recommend Syndicate?
Enjoyable day. What with
So
Miss
far?
Thorne and the
Yeah, I
papers
think
and
so.
all. Simply delightful.
The income comes in pretty quickly here. Nigel in for the chop. Well, are we still tied to the train? It seems like we're tied to the train for missions right now. We can do other things, but story missions all seem tied to the train. Which makes me feel like we're still in a tutorial train hideout.
Nigel's in a spot of trouble.
Have you been out tidying up?
Nigel went out drinking with a gang last night. They ran up against some Templars and killed one. But Nigel was too sozzled to get away.
What is your problem, Evie?
Him up for murder.
Oh, I hit the wrong button and took that quest of hers. Okay, whatever it is. Have I tried the Jack the Ripper thing yet? No, I don't think so, Bubblehead. Didn't someone mention that? Is that DLC or is it part of the main game? I may not have it if it's DLC. So far, I've only got the main game. Speak to Nigel. Well, first, get off this train. Oh, you can do this. No, you can do this. I've seen you do it. Don't make me find a reasonable place to disembark. You're playing Black Flag right now, and you think you fell in love with Assassin's Creed? Is it your first one? I mean, Black Flag's easy to love, and very cool. Solid game. Hey, Divination, what's up? That you didn't get timed out, by the way. Bot gets confused. Thinks it's a link. That's all. You didn't actually get timed out. Bubblehead, you can keep talking. But that's why that happened. Hey, can we finally... Man, I haven't been run over by a train yet. I'm actually a little sad that I haven't been run over by a train yet. It is DLC. You're curious if it's worth it? I've heard it's worth it. But I don't really know. You want to see a dimension of map? You want to check out the map? The Unity map lets you zoom in more. This is as far as we can zoom in on the map. So it has nice detail. I don't know if that's what you were asking for. Pharaoh, is that what you were looking for? The map's beautiful, but you can't zoom in as much. Oh, that's a lot of restricted areas. It's so worth it. Beauty Biscuits, the Jack the Ripper DLC. Maybe I'll pick it up. Look up, train ahead. Perihelions, how you doing? I saw, is that the one that wasn't really on the same track I was on? Because I saw one, but it was on a different segment of track. And I hear trains. You'd think we'd have a pretty good chance of seeing a train pass by from this position. Alright, I don't really want to get hit by a train completely on purpose. I sort of want to be hit by a train when I'm not expecting it. Does that make sense? Harder to accomplish, but I'd rather be running down the tracks mindlessly and get hit by a train. For instance, running like this and hearing a train but not knowing if it's on a lower track or a cross track. Till it does or doesn't plow down. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you got it, Vero. Hey, Lelantis, how you doing? So I think everyone who's an existing sub probably got the message, the Wisp message about the comm network, about the Discord chat server, and I know a good number of you already signed on. So that's cool. The basic permissions are in place. You can text chat right away. I have to get voice chat working once you first connect to the server. I do have to tell the server you're a subscriber. So when you first log onto the server, you'll be able to chat, and then the voice chat will be available. Hey, thank you, Lamia. Do you think the message looks any better now, since I changed it around a little bit? Dead tired? Yeah, I saw you got onto Discord. I got you set up there. I don't know who's going to use the voice chat for what, but it'll be open for all subs for now, and then down the road that could change, but for now that's be nice and easy. If it ends up with a bunch of people in there, we need some extra rooms, we can do that. When we do multiplayer games, we can use that. No fast travel near there. I guess we just got to do this the long way. Let's actually head to the viewpoint first. A train would be the way to do this. Catch a train going in the right direction. Jump aboard. I like the signage. All the signage outside the building on the wireframe, like offices and all over the place. Importer, bankers, solicitors. They're all out on almost a scaffolding, a wireframe that projects from the building. For how long? Danny started yesterday. Only 6 to 7 hours so far. So not that long. New to the game. Totally new to the game. It's like, why can't we launch up there? You'd think some of those edges would be good for launching. Well, and then they are when you're in the right position. You might even wonder if she doesn't have enough line to go a greater distance, but she does. Sometimes you can... If I can get you an example here. Look at how far away that point is. He's got plenty of line.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey, Chronic, how you doing? So that's not a problem. She doesn't have a shortage. He's got tons of line. I have, yeah, Danny. I've played 2 and 3 and 4, Black Flag.
Coming in.
I've played most of Rogue, or half of Rogue. I have not played 1 or Revelations or Brotherhood. And some of the others, smaller ones. That's always true, Edge, with multiplayer. It's not going to be required, but it'll be available. So we'll be able to use that. lots of different ways it could work, and it'll depend on the game. You've got games like Bloodborne, which we've already done multiplayer in, and it doesn't really require voice chat. Might still be cool to have, but it doesn't really require it. And then you've got games like MMOs that are very hard to coordinate without some sort of voice chat. It'll depend on what we're playing, how many of us are playing. But I hear ya, no pun intended. Hey, DJ Kikisa, thank you so much. Thank you, DJ. I'm really good. Cut Coop, how are you? Let me, I don't have a certain window open here. DJ, let me get this open. I want to see if you sent a message here. I'm one tab short. Yes, connect. I have different things I generally open before the stream. Forgot one here today. Says, Kappa, test. Kappa, if you were looking, DJ, for an on-screen message, I've thought about it. What do you think? What do you all think? The reality is, if you put messages on screen, automatically reading or displaying on screen, you know where that can go, right? You've probably all seen it before. Oh, thank you, DJ. Very generous of you. I appreciate it. But let me know if you were looking for the message on screen. Let me know what you all think about that. You know what I'm talking about. People trolling with messages. Doesn't generally happen, but if you have messages on screen and then somebody else sees that and decides they want to troll with it, you wouldn't put them on the screen personally. I've seen it go wrong many times. I've seen it go even worse with the text-to-speech, but even just having messages on screen. And sometimes private messages. Exactly. Don't read this on screen, please. Am I doing story? Yes. Shark Killer, I'm doing story. And some side stuff. I don't have a real plan. I'm trying to do the story. I think I took the wrong mission when I was on the train hideout just now. I was trying to jump between cars, and I took another mission. So maybe I'm not on the main mission right now. That's kind of my plan.
Well, what do we have here?
Hey!
You must be a new arrival.
Yeah, Divination. Welcome to the inner circle of chaos. Hey, thank you for the sub, Divination. Thanks for coming on board that way too. Let me sign you right up. So, I can also send you links to join that chat right away. You were asking, Perihelians, is it the Discord is harder to moderate? There's already Twitch chat on screen here. It's more so that there's a chat that works even when I'm not streaming. You can keep in touch with your friends from the channel, off stream as well as on stream. If you need a little bit of extra, I don't know, chat privacy. If things get really hectic here, we'll have some extra space to play with. Barrow, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Divination. I gotta punch one thing in here though in chat. In the bot real quick. And one more thing. A, B, C, D. You should see the list of people who have come through. Like, going beyond people who have followed the channel. You should see the list in the bot of people who have just popped into the channel. And that includes everyone. From trolls to people who have only been here for a few seconds and decided they didn't like it and left. But it's crazy. The list is scary looking. There we go. Hey Claire, how are you? Okay, oh, and I need to send you a link too. So here's the link. There you go. Here you go. So there's the Discord link. Divination. How in touch are you, Claire, these days? You've mentioned your ex before. Sounds like you're still in contact pretty often. I know that works for some people, and it doesn't work so well for others. So how come you and your ex are in touch so much? The trolls leave because they have Bob, the king of trolls. Yeah. Minions don't want to cross the boss. He's been harassing you? Well, that's no good. But I guess my question was, you've been in touch when he's not harassing you, right? You're still in contact. The two of you are still in contact. Harassment is no good, but... Sweet. Hey, Divination, I love it. We're gonna have a lot of fun with the Discord chat. The Comm Network, the Starship Chaos Comm Network. We're gonna do good stuff with that. Check out, it's got some cool features too. In the chat box, you can do a Giphy search. It doesn't really accommodate Imager as well, but you can search for, use animated GIFs in chat. It retains history, so when you come into the chat and you haven't been there for a while, you can see what people have been talking about in the channel. The direct messaging is broken up user to user, so you have a nice panel for all the separate chats you have with different people. So, Perihelion, sorry, I didn't mean to not answer your question. How did you mean? Is it more difficult to moderate? We're gonna use it for different things. It's gonna be not instead of the channel chat, not at all. When the stream is live, we're gonna be using the channel chat. But people have started to hang out in the channel off stream, and that's awesome. But we could use a better chat than what Twitch provides when we're chatting off stream. First rule of Police Club. Don't kill the other police. Shit. I do. Shark Killer. There it is. Thank you, Lamia.
This is going to go bad for you. Confess.
We just need more Kappas.
Oh, I didn't do nothing. So help me, Bob.
Oh man, I made hot cocoa, and then I committed a serious crime. I forgot about my cocoa.
How can you do that, Jay? They say I burnt someone.
Nigel.
I had one too many and lost all my things. They must be scattered all about. Oh, and there's a knife out there too. Could you get them before the Rozzers do?
Shut up!
Okay, destroy the evidence, knock out, don't kill policemen. I'd practice on those two, but I think I'd end up in some real trouble real fast. There's got to be a better place to do that. Oh, and Discord has text-to-speech too, so if you wanna, you can talk without your own voice. Although, your own voice is probably cooler, but, there, you know, text-to-speech works pretty well anymore. Some cool robot voices. knock him out without an assassination. I mean, drop doesn't look safe. Never mind. That works splendidly.
She's here!
No, she's... You won't grab him now? You could still grab him, you know. That just was horrible. I want out. Let's start over. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Mulligan. Does S7 ever read messages? I don't know what you're talking about, Claire. What messages? Armored Rainbow. Long time no see. Indeed. And how have you been? I'm not allowed to kill these guys. All right, take two. You've been playing the Bloodborne DLC. It's really good, isn't it? Really too bad that we're not going to have any more. Well, Claire, I can't speak for him, but when I left him a message on Xbox, he got it like a week later. So maybe that answers your question. I wouldn't worry too much about it. A lot of people are bad with messages. I can be really bad with messages. I kind of have habits now to check them. I try and check messages after the stream, but I have to check them in a bunch of different places, so I miss. I don't check every platform every day. I really can't. Too many damn messages. And here I just set up a new chat server for sub chat and even more on Twitch. I don't know. Claire, you're asking me about someone else reading their messages. I really can't speak for them. I don't know. God. Eagle vision has failed me so badly. Grab him. Grab him. Well, she's no solid snake. He's certainly no big boss. Rummy, what did you see? We're not really dropping frames, but if you saw frame lag, like a stutter, that's the CPU problem I've been trying to deal with. Not a CPU problem, but just a usage issue.
What does she think she's doing here? Hello!
Did we didn't get credit for destroying the evidence that I just destroyed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Try that again. Destroy the evidence, please. Destroy. Hold. Hold. Keep holding. Keep holding. Are we good? Mm-hmm.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hey, Mikael Lunds. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. How are you doing this fine day? No, don't get her. Don't stick to the corner either before he figures out who you are. Find you first.
You'll regret it.
Hey, thank you, Vero. Have a good day. See you around. Right. Where this is going. Mike sent you a whisper, by the way. Do you get whispers? Shamrock Mike, you get whispers, right? I think. Assassin guy. Kim! What's up, the both of you? Kim, that cocoa is so rich that if you let it kind of dry out in the mug, if there's a tiny little bit in the bottom, it forms a thick chocolate crust on the bottom. I don't know how they got so, maybe it's sugar, all sugar, but it seems like it's a really rich chocolate. It's crazy. How are you doing, assassin guy? I think Kim was... Kim, you were the first to help me test that yesterday, right? When we were just turning on the chat server. No one's telling the cop by the exit. No one's telling that poor Bobby that his buddy's just been choked out behind him. Oh, really? Really? Lamia, then we're all in trouble. Then we're all in trouble. And you know what? It'll probably happen.
Patching it through.
Muji Gaming, welcome. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Oh, I'm so screwed. It's too late. We're getting spotted. How many? There's just called his buddies. So we've gone from 3 to 4, now back to 3. Oh crap! But now I gotta break. We're getting so close. Get me out of here. Fuji, how goes? Thank you very much for the host, by the way. Welcome, everyone. Destroy the evidence. I'm not allowed to kill any officers during this quest. I can knock them out. That's all I'm allowed to do. Lanthus? That's all you could manage for today. It's alright. Sleep well. We'll see you later. How do I like the game? Quite a bit. I was playing Unity the other day. Well, shit. Much for that. No need to outrun you, sir. We just need to go where you cannot. I was enjoying Unity. And my save game went. Lost 14 hours of Unity and started up here. Nice. About that line. I want you on. Right out here. Come on. Evie, please. There you go. That's where I wanted you. Hide the body? Aren't there a few bodies? Up the body. Any of these places? I'll go speak to the chief of police. Arg. It's such an inconsistent tool right now. Very cool. But it doesn't work consistently. Where you can and can't grapple to keeps messing with my head. I can't go a short distance. I can go a long distance. Why can't it make a little bit more sense?
And what evidence are you holding this man?
Why, Sergeant?
I believe at a minimum you need a body.
We can't find a thing, Inspector.
You botched another one, Sergeant.
Alright. But what I keep getting hung up on today, I haven't been going very long, but what I'm hung up on is, where are all the story missions? They're here at the train hideout right now. Instead of being a few different story missions, I think I'm still being tutorialized. So. You'll be back after you eat. You'll be lurking, watching Paranormal Activity.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hey Redwing, welcome aboard. Thanks for the follow.
Twisty streets of London.
Welcome aboard the Starship Chaos.
Solid okay. Good for putting a bit of...
This is what happened. I was walking by... What is her name? I was walking by her name. Whatever her name is. I was walking by her. Trying to get over here. To the story. But back where we were half an hour ago.
You may have not found a piece of Eden, but this material is invaluable. Look. It says the London assassins had found a shroud.
The Shroud of Eden is supposed to heal even the gravest injury. If the assassins had found something like this, surely Father would have known.
There must be something we're missing.
Something only we can see. These look like directions. Are you coming?
Fieldwork is not really my speciality.
We found a clue to a precursor object. Don't you want to follow it?
Put that way, one can hardly refuse. Do you know, I think this map may be taking us to the Kenway mansion.
Kenway? The pirate?
Master assassin and pirate, yes.
How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London, though.
Jackdaw.
Do you really think Edward Kenway could have found one?
Sculpture.
He traveled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
Hey, Jensa, how you doing?
But if it's true, what a find it would be.
Indeed.
I'm ready to pull the trigger.
Go on. Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself. It's surprising that you haven't already searched the Kenway house.
Edward's son, Haven, joined the Templars. When he died, the house passed on to Haven's sister.
And in all your time in London, you didn't go and have a look around? Weren't even a little curious?
Truly, I didn't expect to find anything there. We've no way of knowing how many times the buildings changed hands.
Jensa, it's going well.
Had it stripped bare before he left.
But if Miss Thorne thinks the shroud could still be there...
Missions have been a little weird so far today, but
the Templars haven't found it.
It's all good.
So the Templars owned a house with assassin treasure stored in it, and never located them.
We must be better at hiding things than they are.
Here now.
Maybe I should have stopped the carriage first. Let's see. A couple more things to click on. Right, there's that. No, you won't. Oh, I'm sorry. You have something to say about that?
I think this is it.
I think you're right. Look.
I'll be in the study. I don't want to be interrupted unless you have news of the lost notebook.
That makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. Don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy. Shall we? Can you check over there?
Of course.
What do you think will happen, really?
Alright.
She's acting a bit odd, but still, this is London after all.
Oh, am I supposed to steal?
Why's she hiding? Killed her.
Is discover. Recruit.
I have some work.
Oh, those are just... Ah, I was looking at too many green dots. We got small green dots, big green dots. But both green dots. Bam. Well, at this point, it's a story mission. But you're right, I would pick that anyways, Densa. She's got much more character, I think, than Jacob. He's getting more interesting. But in combat, she's got flair, and she's got the bladed cane. He doesn't have the bladed cane. He's never gonna get the bladed cane. So, I think she's always gonna be one up in combat.
How's about I stick? I think this one took a shot at me once. Serves you right.
Yeah, she's badass. Lockpick 2 to go in that way. Probably another way in. Can't we swing it? Man, the LT to swing in through a window in Unity was great. Why can't we do that anymore? I want to swing in. Oh, LB. It's LB now. It's LB. Alright. Fine then. I can deal with that. Just a little disorienting. Going from one to the other so quickly.
I feel like I'm being watched.
They better not sneak up on me from behind. Something's up.
I saw a hat there. I'm gonna have to see if that hat is something I can grab. What is that hat?
Something from Edward Kenway's time.
That's what we're looking for, is little flashy bits of memorabilia. Okay. you taking off, Muji? Hey, thank you. For the kind words and for the host. You have a great one. Everybody check out Muji Gaming when you get a chance. Here on Twitch. And I know I haven't dropped in quite a while. Quite a while. As a streamer, I know you know why too.
I don't even know what
There's
I'm
never
looking
enough
for.
time. But at the same time, that's no excuse. I hope to drop in again sometime. Before too long. Thank you, Lemia. Thank you very much. Cities, another game I haven't played. Before I started streaming on Twitch, I got very close at one point to picking up Cities. Going back in, there's got to be some memorabilia in here. Or not. Or not. Nice. The way that hat was on the table, practically unmarked, it just seemed like we were going to find other things laying around. Small things. Things that aren't glowing and yellow. Can't do... Thought I couldn't do locked doors. Don't have the right skill. Tell me that wasn't a locked door.
What are we looking for?
I'm not quite sure.
It's on purpose, Divination. I got your message there. I would be able to, but
Templar's not seeing.
it wouldn't facilitate the stream, so no. No, not right now. Wait, examine the room for clues, and then cancel. Complete the piano puzzle without hitting a false note. We need clues first. What happened to the 7... D, A, D, E, F, D. Is that it? E, A, D, F, D.
This piano is beautiful.
Do you play?
No, I wish I could. I love the sound. You? Not enormously subtle, is it?
Clearly, Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
Hey, good night, Sea Star. Have a good one. Sleep well, we'll see you later. We'll be doing more Syndicate tomorrow, but I still don't know about Saturday. Schedule says we're starting Dragon's Dogma on Saturday, but it might not be till Sunday. Depends on how long this takes. Nice. Black flags. Oh, very nice.
You think this has been hidden for a century?
To actually play on that piano would be neat.
The history of the London Assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music?
Kenway's Batcave.
There was no opening there before.
Uh-oh. Busted.
It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
Why do you even assume there is another way out? That was the secret entrance. You presume a secret exit? I can only imagine. Two chats.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or find a better cache.
We? I thought you preferred to stay out of field work.
I was thinking more of you and your brother. I shall provide planning assistance from the train.
Jacob's off marauding. There is a vacancy. Should you desire to broaden your horizons?
Oh, well, Evie, Oh, well, Evie, I will think on it.
You do that. Come, let's get above ground.
One of 7. Yeah, I moved in way too quickly on the piano. I wanted to look around a little more. I'm not going to redo it right now, but a bummer. I would have liked to see more of the memorabilia. Kind of rushed that. You have a couple skill points finally. 2. 2's not a whole lot to work with. There's some things that cost 2. Execute a tool combo. Stun them, then perform a tool combo to execute them. That does sound a little bit like Eevee. On the other hand, this Unstoppable too, that might be more useful for her. On those occasions where I get smacked, my combo keeps going. It all. Counter boost. Larger window of opportunity. Increased damage. She needs all this combat. Also need lockpicking too at some point for doors. I'll tell you what, Mike, I'll take a look at some other outfits, but I love Edie's outfit. Evie's, sorry, I keep calling her Edie, but Evie's outfit is probably my favorite since Ezio's. Or maybe Kenway's on Kenway, because that outfit looked pretty sweet too. Hot Wheels, how are you doing? Drewski, what's happening? Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're just talking about skills, and it now shows which way enemies are facing on the minimap. I want all this stuff. Reduces all melee damage suffered. I want everything. What do we want first, besides outfits? We'll take a look, though, Mike. We'll see what she's got. Collect all the music boxes, then you'll seriously love her outfit? Well, I don't even know what you're talking about. Someone mentioned music boxes yesterday, and I still don't know where in the game that is. What is that? So that would be good to get started on. Sounds kind of like the shanties, maybe cooler. I would love some music boxes. All right, what are we getting Eevee right now? How about Unstoppable 2? Well, there we go. Inventory. I haven't really gone through the inventory much. Outfits. What do we have? Ooh, Defender's Garb. Muted colors. Decrease melee damage received by 10%. Instead of what she's wearing. Simply Eevee. Cane Sword damage goes up by 10%. And we can upgrade it. The upgrade preview. 20%. Oh, man, that's awesome. So offensive, defensive master assassin mission reward. Oh, her outfits are the best. And she's got the coolest stuff. Secret item unknown. So I can't really change her outfit much, Mike. In fact, what I think I want to do is upgrade that. Let's upgrade that. What else does she have? Capes. A blackjack cloak. A hunter's mantle. The Aegis outfit, but that'll take some work to get. Yeah, I didn't even see it on there. Outfits, colors, weapons, gauntlets. Reinforced gauntlet must be crafted. Black leather gauntlet. Let's see what we can craft. Pocket pistol. That secret item, where's the single action army? That looked sort of like it. The bullseye revolver a little bit. 38 double action. Model 1 revolver. Single action army. There it is, nice and engraved. Yeah. Okay. 2214. So the single action army doesn't have as much damage, but the single action army. Hot Dog Gamer, you used to call me on my cell phone. What's up now? How you doing? Single action army, that's tempting. Reinforced gauntlet, we don't have enough. That metal, some sort of metal, or late night when you need my love. Oh yeah, that's right. Speaking of, how you doing, Lance? Wait, get crafting resources? How do I get crafting resources? Ah, you want me to... fuck you! Get crafting resources. Get plowed. Alright, back where we were. Inventory.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hot Dog Gamer, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Hunter's Mantle. Sure. Can't I upgrade that? Upgrade preview. Upgrade, yes. Simply Eevee, upgraded. Now colors, I don't know if I'm going to change this. Something grabs me here. I like the dark. I really like the black base. No color. You have no color equipped. She does have a little bit of color. She has just enough to look awesome to me.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Priam. How do I say that? Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Priam. Hi, Welshie. Come on. Pick off of that. That. All right. Are we still tied to the train? Are we finally free of the train? Nice, we're free of the train for the moment. Sequence 4, overdose. That sounds pleasant. Okay, Hot Dog Gamer, have a good one. We'll see you later. Yeah, there is another stream tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Nothing on Monday, but if things go nuts in the sub chat with text to speech, and the mods in chat here are also mods in the sub chat, by the way. So on the comm network, if you're there on the comm network. Yeah, I know everyone's going to want to have fun with it, and it'll get a little crazy, especially at first and when everybody's new there. So we'll try and be flexible. But mods here in chat are also mods on the sub chat. So they have the ability to mute people if people are getting crazy. Anyways, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. The London rooftops are great. Because you have this launcher, it seems like almost every Assassin's Creed game seemed to move in the direction of giving you more freedom of movement, but more obstacles in your way to move around. And maybe that's all connected and deliberate, but free running has changed. In 2, you could really free run rooftops. You can still free run rooftops, but there's so many things you have to go over, and some of them you can go over quickly, and some of them require a little bit of climbing. So you can vault over and under, but not everything. As they give you more tools, you kind of lose some of the old free running. Does that make sense to anyone? Does anyone feel that way too? I'm not saying it's bad, it's just different. Free running. Rerunning has changed. Celador. 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 What's going on? Buildings are further apart, and they don't have as many connections between them. In this case, as you all pointed out yesterday, there was a good reason for it, and we have it now. We've got the launcher. We create our own ropes between buildings. But because we have to create our own, you don't just have stuff everywhere from point to point. And they did space it out a little more. I think it's good. I think it's good. It's just different. So I didn't wait for a prompt for that. I should play around with it more. It almost looks like the launcher. Do you not need a prompt for the launcher? Does the launcher work better than I'm giving it credit for because I'm not trying it until I see the prompt? Let's change here. So you can see the LB, the left bumper, the prompt for the launcher. But what if we forget that and just, come on, get moving. Just go. Just aim, free look. All right, I saw the prompt there. I'm gonna keep trying that though. It seems like there are places I'm not getting prompts that I can still use the launcher on. Mattel Kish, it's also more realistic for a setting like London. I mean, what they did in terms of not connecting everything and it being spaced out. Suppose so. Look at this grasshopper. Is that a real thing? Why is there a grasshopper atop this building? Oh yeah, sorry Lance, I got it, incoming. I just have to do it manually, is all. You got it. Yeah, Monarch is Lance. Lance aka Monarch, Monarch is Lance. Divination. I think the launcher works a little better than I've been giving it credit for. Seems there's almost always something you can grab. And it doesn't look like that based on the prompts. They kind of come and go, but... my brain expects it to work in many more places than I'm seeing prompts, and now I'm discovering that it really can work in many more places than I'm seeing prompts. Okay. Like that. I never saw a prompt. I just started spamming the bumper as I was running towards this, and at one point it worked, but I never saw the prompt. Is that a train coming down the tracks? Finally? We're in the middle of a mission. This is a terrible time to get hit by a train. There's no time to live your dreams, Evie. No time for it. Making no progress. You can't seem to use the launcher while in motion like this, though. I mean, there's nothing. I can't hit the bumper and get the launcher to go for anything. The right side of the map, you got it. Sure, do that, Iceman. That's my own train, it was. I was almost gonna get killed by my own train. Of all trains to pick to run me down. Okay, the right side of the map. Is that Southwark? Was the orientation when we loaded in here to the map correct? don't have as much control over the angle here. I can't tilt the camera down to ground level. This is maximum zoom. That's, I guess, depending on where you are on the map, it goes a little bit lower. There's something in particular you're looking for, Iceman? Well, let's hit the 2 viewpoints. Let's hit that one, then the mission. For later. I also said I was going to take a break, and it's a little late. Normally I feed the dogs a little earlier than this. So why don't I take that break now, instead of getting to something new and stopping. Let's take a quick break right now. Tonight, what are we doing tonight? We've got about 4 more hours tonight. If the stream holds together, I might go a little later. If the stream falls apart, it could end a little early. If you've been here the past few nights, couple weeks, you know how that has been going. Right now, no frames dropping. Didn't ever drop frames, but I will be right back. I'll see you all in a couple minutes. Let me get something going here. Something to listen to. Maybe it was all just a dream. See you in a few minutes.